attempt number 3. We're doing Expedition 17 Titan in No Man's Sky, and I've already had 2 crashes, full-out game crashes, and I've submitted bug reports for trying to use a signal booster. Hold on, let me get the game going here. On Titan Expedition. For using a signal booster in a trading outpost in that new system with the great big huge gas giant planet. So we're going to try this again. This is going to be the 3rd time. 3rd time's a charm, right? Or wrong? I don't know. Let's see what happens here. But we're going to give it a swing. Hopefully we're not going to be stuck in the water here and that this thing's going to be crashing left and right no matter what we do. But I'm not going to try to deploy a signal booster at a trading outpost here because I've already crashed my stream twice doing that. So here we are at yet again said trading outpost. Not going to use a signal booster here. Now, notably also in the expedition, the star bases are abandoned and the trading outposts are abandoned. I mean, there's no other pilots here. There's nobody flying around. No chance of grabbing another ship. All right, but let's hope that the game integrity lasts for a little bit so it doesn't just keep crashing on me. But the idea is I'd like to get some technologies so that I can improve everything about my play experience here. But the real idea is that we're trying to get ourselves from one moon to the next. We have 5 moons that we have to get to in order to fulfill the milestone, which is visiting all the moons of a gas giant planet. However, as I said before, I like using the signal booster because if I can find a distress beacon, then I can potentially get a crashed starship as well as technology. So now that I'm particularly nervous that the game is going to crash every time I do this, I'm going to boldly try it again anyway, just because I'm that guy. So here we go. Is there a problem with the signal booster, or was it just that I was trying to deploy it at a trading outpost? Let's find out. Okay, signal booster deployed. Carefully he approached it. Then he hits it. Okay. All right. So apparently the rule of thumb is that if you try to deploy a signal booster on a trading outpost in a gas giant system, your game will crash. Excellent. Okay, hopefully we can move forward now. Now, I did not find a spaceship, but I did find an observatory. Meh. Not that that's hugely important, because it's not. Really wanted the distress beacon, because that is the way to go. All right. So again, let's hope that the stream holds. Doesn't crash again, because we've been having some crashy going on here. But again, now we're playing on 5.57. I just downloaded the most recent patch, because apparently there's been all kinds of bugs, and they being Hello Games, hammering the heck out of all these bugs and trying to keep up with them so that, oh, hey, look at that, there's water. Okay, but this isn't the actual gas giant. But they've been hammering the heck out of the bugs, which is fantastic. They're well known for this, especially when they do these releases, the expeditions and such. They are very good about listening to the feedback and trying to fix the game. All right, but I'm going to put a little distance. I'm just going to fly a little bit away from where that other thingy was that I detected with my signal booster, and I'm going to go over here and try to deploy it again. Because what I have found through my own experience is that a signal booster will detect the closest building to wherever it is that you are. And that's a building right there. So if I were to deploy right here, that's the building it would find most likely. So I'm just going to go ahead and zip away a little bit farther. And then we will jump up into space. And we will keep cranking out the milestone, which is discover all the moons of a gas giant. Oh, I think I see a building over there too. Oh, there's a crashed freighter. That could be super useful, but I'm not going to do it. Why? I probably really should, but I'm just not. I'm lame. Okay, all right. And let's go ahead and give it a land, and we'll try the signal booster again. Again, I'm gun shy about the signal booster, but I'm going to do it because it's the potential for getting what I want is huge. I saw a cargo pod over here, or damaged machinery that is, and I want to give it a poke. Because sometimes You get stuff from these, specifically technologies. And let's see here. But in this particular case, I got nanites. But the other bit of business is that almost always you're going to find a technology module near the damaged machinery, and that's where you get some salvage data. That's useful for both its practical purposes of being able to unlock technologies and sell it if you're really tight for money. However, I'm not. So, I mean, I am. I'm super tight for money. Check it out. I've got nothing. 5,284 units, 703 nanites. Not anything special there. And I don't even have a lot of stuff. You know, I haven't really gone through and organized my inventory yet, which is fine. Not a big deal because I don't have a lot of stuff. At least not yet. Signal booster time. Let's see how this goes. And again, a little gun shy because it did crash the stream twice already. Just too bad because I was really excited. I did a nice intro on the first two of them. I'm like, yay! All right, but whatever. All right, so it's not going to let me scan from here, and that's fine. I'm not super stoked on exploring this particular moon. So let's hope I have enough stuff to get up into space, which I do. Let's get out of here. Although I probably, definitely should have been scanning more stuff here. Plants and animals. But I didn't. So let's check it out. Now there's another moon right there. So I'm just going to go ahead and go for it. It's the Cife Fave base. The thing I don't love is that, and maybe they should make it so you can toggle this where you can shut off the bases so that you can actually see the planet behind it. Because I'm having some trouble seeing the moon behind it. Meaning, if you look at a planet or a moon, sometimes it reveals what its statistics are. And right now, I couldn't tell you because it's absorbed with that big splashy base icon there that's obscuring the whole planet from discovery. So I guess I won't know until I get there. That's just the way it was. All right, let me just make sure I am actually streaming live. It says I am, so I'm going to just go with it. And here we go. So what? Oh, who's that? Is that a player? Oh, no, it's a dude. All right, let's see what you got to say. Arsen Lubu Toiga Roten Azi Bazazi Hawaki Dorotu Nargi Marlinios. Whatever. I'm not particularly good at speaking Korvax. Examine cargo manifest. Okay. I don't have garbage for money. Is there anything I can sell? Anything you'd like to buy? Those lava cores would give me nanites, but I could really use the Do-Re Mimi right now, so I might go there. How about let's sell 2 of them. All right, now we have a little bit of money, which is great. We want to keep the uranium, the oxygen, the mordite. Oh, I think I want to keep all that so far too, and that too. Those storm crystals, although valuable, we want to keep them. Salvage data. Residual goop. That I'm going to get rid of just because I don't want to waste my time running through the process of processing those, so to speak. Scaly meat. Probably should use that for something else, but I'm not going to, like for some kind of cooking. But no. All right, and so let's get down here. So we're heading to our second moon, second of 5. So just to dial back into the expedition itself, we are doing the Children of Giants. Visit all the moons of a gas giant. And we need to be, well, crashing, bouncing off of the surface. Oh, we are in a dissonant moon. Oh, most excellent. Maybe we can get a Sentinel Interceptor out of this. I don't know. Let's play our cards right. So we're going to need an echolocator if we're going to do that. Now, notably, this world, as well as maybe the last 30 dissonant worlds that I have come across, have all been these sort of super mountainous, kind of janky, crappy, difficult to land and resource kind of places. Now, because there are these communication stations, is that a Sentinel pillar? All right, I'm gonna have to land there. I love the dissonant worlds because there's a lot to do. You can get ships, you can get multi-tools. They're just fantastic. These are great planets to come to. So let me just check this out. I think this is a Sentinel pillar. And if it is, which I think it is, yay, we might be able to get a multi-tool out of this. And that would be great. But I'm just trying to be thorough and check everything out that's here before I get up and running here. Man, I would love to get a Sentinel Interceptor to start this off. That would just be hoo-ha happy. Alright. However, Sentinel Interceptor, Sentinel Multitool, Greedmaster pronoun. Alright, what's all this about? Access logs, shut down Sentinel forces, extract weapon technologies. Well, let's do that. Okay. Ah, look, there's an S-Class tech on there. So we're going to take this thing just because we can. We'll take it for free, even though it's kind of garbage. But it's B-Class, so alright, yay. And it can... let's finish up what we're doing here so we can also access the log, so we'll do that. See what that tells us. Routine protocol, pre-experiment, show Sentinel. Once we had no need for visual manifestation or physical form, our invisible eyes would record, sort, delete the life and death of every world there ever was or would be. We had no thoughts, no personality, no dreams. Okay. Okay. Well, let's just shut down the Sentinel forces and call this planet. Well, if we shut down the Sentinel forces, that might help us out a little bit. So let's do it. And that is the sound of Sentinel forces being shut off. Bye-bye. Alright. Might as well get our mining beam out. Now, I really want a Sentinel gun, multi-tool, because obviously they're really cool. And they can be tweaked out to essentially have dual mining beams, and they really rock. Harvestable Sentinel technology. Now, if I blow that thing up, am I going to get kaplastered by Sentinels, or can I shoot them without Sentinels? It says that there's technology in there. I really want to do it. Oh my gosh. What do I get out of that? Salvage glass. All right. That means we will check back on that and see what we get out of it. What else do we get out of that? Pugnium. And what do we get out of that? More salvage glass. Whoops. So let's check it out. Now, with salvage glass, you can unbox it. Sometimes you get stuff, cool stuff like technologies or resources or Viking effigies. Who knows? All right. But we got a kind of a junky multi-tool. Nothing particularly special there. I wonder if let's go ahead and do the signal. Let's deploy this guy. Let's see. Now, I'm not too worried about finding a Sentinel ship because there's a bunch of people scouting around in this system, so they've already found them. So I'm willing to bet you there's going to be message beacons or save beacons that are going to be at crash ship sites, as well as... Oh, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. We found a distress beacon. How awesome is that? And I will show you why that is awesome, because that means that it's likely a crash ship and a technology waiting for us there. So let's go there. Let's go. Again, weird to find a crash ship on a dissonant planet, because that means that there are dissonant ships here and regular ships. We gotta find that marker though. Where did that marker go? Where are you? It's on this planet, right? So it's a red marker against a red backdrop on a red planet. Is that it? Nope. Alright. There we go. Oh, and it's pretty close by too. How cool is that? Alright. Let's go check it out. Also, notably, all the interesting bugs here. Fantastic. Ooh, looks like we found a fighter. How cool is that? Alright. Now, hopefully this isn't a matter of... I can literally see the distress beacon, so there's no pilot here waiting for me to come fix this ship. This is claimable. Pillar of Sleep. Okay, Pillar of Sleep. You got a shield tech. Um, all right. Well, we're just gonna go ahead and claim you because we can. Free ship. Thank you. But not the only ship. We're going to find a Sentinel ship in here somewhere. But hopefully we get that advanced mining laser here, because that would just be super helpful. Rusted metal, you take that because you can shove that in your personal refiner to make ferrite dust out of that, and that's a win. That is a super win. But again, kind of just gathering up everything we can, except for these residual goops, because those are a multi-step mining process that kind of sucks. Oh, we got a technology. Oh, we got a technology. What do we get? Let's check it out. There we go. We got a mining beam tech. All right. Well, we're just going to... Yeah, well, we'll just go ahead and drop it on here for now, because we can switch all the stuff around once we get the actual multi-tool that we want to use, which is a Sentinel one. But for the moment, we're just kind of riding a little bit on the beginning side of things here. But here, this is where you get the technologies. Almost always, not always, but almost always, you'll be able to get a technology at a signal beacon. So let's check it out. So search for functioning technology. Sounds like the way to go, because I am looking for techs after all. All right. And I got an economy scanner. How cool is that? But that also jumped me down the line a little bit. Not a big deal, but that will help me find trading outposts and possibly pirate star systems as well. All right, let's go ahead. I just want to jump in here real quick. Let's take another look inside. All right, now I don't have enough pure ferrite or dihydrogen jelly because I haven't been collecting stuff. So maybe I should get on that a little bit better. But yay, so we have found our first crashed ship and we have added it to our collection. And we kind of need to do a little bit of resourcing. We need to get some stuff. But we're not going to get too far without that advanced mining laser. So I'm just going to make sure we have some of the basics. Ferrite dust, always useful. I'm guessing some of these little rocks here. Yeah, that's what I thought. Some of the rocks around these planets are harvestable, not all. Like in here, these bigger ones that kind of look like cow patties. You can get some ferrite dust out of all that. Again, I am looking forward to that advanced mining beam. That will make things go, make things go a whole lot faster. Prepare us better for this run. But just to get started, we're doing just fine here. Again, don't forget to resource stuff and also scan for plants and animals. There's milestones attached to both of those activities. So useful. All right, and good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. I hope everybody had a great Valentine's Day. And they all slept in late today, do the whole breakfast in bed or whatever, and just enjoy yourselves. It's part of what it's all about. Yeah. Now these guys, great source of oxygen. You pull off those little pods that they have. What is that? Oh, it's a new looking dangerous flora. It's not going to let me scan it. It just says primary element oxygen. So apparently they haven't got all the deets quite straightened out on these yet, but there it is. Excellent. All right. And again, just continuously always harvest the crap out of stuff when you're doing any of these expeditions. It's going to help you in the long run. Worst case scenario, if you have to get rid of some stuff, that's fine. Oh, now we also know that wheat, we're going to need that for that cooking milestone. So let's grab some of that too. We're going to need wheat and fecium. But now that we have that, that's just going to make life a whole lot quicker. Oh, I love it. Invisible carbon dioxide, or not carbon dioxide, concentrated carbon there. Condensed carbon, sorry. It's still just woke up a little while ago, so I'm not quite running at full thrusters. I do not have my coffee. I have not had caffeine in the system. So we are just kind of flying by the seat of our pants here. All right. Hearing kind of doors slamming and crashing. I'm currently broadcasting from above an actual business establishment, so might hear some businessy kind of things going on downstairs. Who knows? All right. And let's just give a little pulse, see what we find out around here. So again, the basics we're seeing. So we have the dihydrogens and, you know, the oxygen-rich plants, which you'll find on pretty much any planet. Even dead planets and abandoned planets will have a little bit of the basic stuff. That way you can at least make some launch fuel and get off of the planet. Oh, inventory food. Well, now, let's get back to our ship and deal with this inventory full problem. You know, which means, you know, resourcing things. So, again, having a certain amount of craftability is good for doing these expeditions. Again, you're going to be dealing with inventory management, resource management, technology gathering and management, which is just, you know, part of playing the game. And that's part of the style of how to play this game, is to be managing all the stuff. So let's start managing. All right, so I have plenty of room in my ship, which is great, and I threw some launch fuel over there, so I have some room to go and grow here. So let me go ahead and do that. I'm going to put the non-essential stuff over on my ship, or all the building stuff that I'm going to need. And the food, just save that for later. Like these things, like Viking effigies, might have a use for them, might have to be like going to monoliths and you know, trying to get a hold of technologies and stuff like that. So we're just going to hold on to a couple of those just for fun. Gek relic as well. If we have a Viking dagger, that would be useful. Rusted metal, let's drop that right in there. And there's some other stuff here that we can also drop in. But again, separating out, which I do like to do, or I should say organizing the inventory. And when I say I do like to do it, that's kind of a bit of a misnomer. It's not that I really like to do it, it's just that I do it. But other people are much better at it than I am. But again, we're just kind of waiting for our personal refiner to finish doing its thing. Well, I sort of sort my inventory here a little bit. What's this thing? This is a teleport receiver. Okay, let's go ahead and put that on our ship. Just because that's going to help us out a whole bunch. Again, we can throw some more stuff in our ship. Just to clear out some inventory space here. All right, a little bit of ferrite dust always goes a long way. All right, and I'm sure there's some other stuff we can throw in here just to keep the whole thing going, like those larval cores. See, they produce nanite clusters, and 100 of them, so hey. And they produce really quick. Useful. So again, if, like, say you're flying around one of those abandoned buildings or something like that, they're very useful in terms of collecting up that sort of thing. All right. Now, just for hoo-has, just because I was doing this a whole bunch before and it seemed to work, and I'm pretty sure it's not going to find the exact ship that I'm already at, let's take a look around. Again, we are on moon number 2, going for a total of 5 moons that we have to skip around to. I found a trading outpost. Interesting. All right. Well, let's skedaddle over onto that, and then we'll move on to our next moon. No, not moving on to our next moon. We need a Sentinel Interceptor. Sorry, a little bit scatterbrained here. But let's head over to that trading outpost. You can see all these like signal beacons, these message beacons here, communication stations. I'm pretty sure that each one of those is parked right on top of a Sentinel Interceptor crash site or a Sentinel encampment. Preferably the latter, because I would like to get a Sentinel multi-tool, specifically a rifle, so I can get that dual layer laser there for the mining. Highly useful. Now I'm kind of going a little bit on the low and slow side here. Just as I'm checking things out. Now again, looks like there's nobody else in this system. You don't see any other traders here, any other starships. So again, we're kind of flying with that sort of abandoned system mentality going on. Got some life support gel. That's useful, especially in sort of the early stages. Now I have to say that also in many role-playing games, I find that the early levels are the most fun. Just because it's a struggle. The most ordinary things become extraordinary in that sense. And that's what I like about it. So, to be fair, just power everything up here. I really dig doing these expeditions because of that very thing. It's because you're starting over. It's like an even playing field, and you have to work with what you got. And I like that. Those are really expensive. I don't really want those. Uranium, dirty bronze, metal plating, starship launch fuel. I think I can make those, so I'm not going to be buying the super expensive stuff. But instead, little bits of the smaller stuff that might be useful. There we go. So in my inventory, although it's getting fairly full, I have stuff now, and that's great. I like stuff. I like having stuff. Just because I like being prepared enough so that I might have something for any particular situation that arises. And we're collecting up stuff for eventually getting a Sentinel Interceptor, so all of these sort of Atlantidium, there we go. And Pugniums, always useful for flying around and launch fuel for those ships. And again, just making a little bit of space so anything new will be parked up in that upper left-hand corner there. And again, just constantly keep the personal refiner going. You can see that rusted metal pans out pretty well. For every one, you get 2 ferrite dust. Good deal. Way to go. All right, let's get back to it. All right, so we found the trading outpost. Now, I'm not going to use a signal booster here because that's been screwing me up. But I have also not found a Sentinel Interceptor, and I want one. Generally speaking, because they're more valuable, so you can trade them in for cash, and they have more inventory slots open than your typical crash ship. So I find the Interceptors to be bountiful. They're a worthy thing to go after. So I'm going to try to buck the system a little bit and take advantage of the fact that there's a bunch of people already here flying around doing stuff here, which means they're doing the work. They're looking for... Oh, I lost it. Where is it? There it is. I guess I have to go a little higher. Let's go a little higher. So, for example, these communication stations, as I said before, are likely marking the location of Sentinel Interceptors or harmonic bases or Sentinel encampments. And so we're going to check one out and see what we find. Again, I'm hoping it's a Sentinel encampment. But if it's not, it's not. What's that? Okay, so that's a monolith. That's an alien monolith right there. What's this? Oh, so someone apparently marked the location of an alien monolith. But you know what? Let's check that out, because sometimes you can get some pretty cool things here, like a multi-tool. So let's go see what there is. Someone marked this one for a reason. Let's see what that reason is. I'm inspecting the monolith's surface when I'm seized by a strange vision. Its words echo in my skull. Hadut, Edint, Hadut, Rabin, Rakar, Ubna. I feel faint as my mind is being invaded. Pustules on my skin grow, bubble, and pop, and I feel countless tiny stabbing pinpricks scrabbling from each gaping hole. Suddenly metal spiders, perhaps tiny sentinels, run up my shoulders and into my visor. Can this be real? This cannot be real. I start to scream. Whoa! So I have choices. I can wait. Sounds like fun. Screaming and waiting. Firing weapon doesn't sound like a great idea. I'm just going to wait. The hallucination fades. I have passed some sort of a test and reward materializes. What might that reward be? Be a multi-tool. Be a cool multi-tool. I learned the word for Atlas. I got a Korvax casing. And... well, oh, the heck with it. I might as well learn the location of a portal. Just because I can. Although it's not at all what I was hoping for here. Alright, where's my ship? Alright. Let's jump right up. Something here. I'm saying that something's here. I couldn't really read that because I don't speak that language. I think that might have been Portuguese. Could have been. Wow, there's all kinds of stuff right here. There's a abandoned building. How cool is that? I probably missed it. There's probably a ship right there, and I just missed it. Because, you know, it happens. And again, I don't have a echolocator, so me finding my own, it's going to be a little difficult unless I find one of those Sentinel dudes with that gives you the inverted mirrors. And I would have to fly a lot lower and slower to be seeing any of those. And again, they pop either sometimes inverted mirrors or echolocators, depending on, I don't know what it depends on. I guess it's random. All right. But again, I'm going to try to capitalize on the work that other people have done, which I know is kind of lame, but it helps. So let's see what... All right, I need to get up in the air more, I guess. Up in the space more. It seems that they also raised the upper limit of the atmospheres on these things a little bit. So let's see what this communication station... It's still saying that planetary interference. Gosh, I guess I'm still not out of the atmosphere. And I can tell because I can see clouds. Great. All right, but let's do this. Again, where is it? There it is. Checking out what there is to find at this communication station. Oh, is this an encampment or a ship? It's a ship. Cool. And it's that ship. Oh my god, it's the same ship. Yay. I saw this ship. I found this ship in my Xbox save. Now, the good and bad of all of this is that I'm going to need an inverted mirror, and I don't have one. That's a problem. So if I take all this stuff, which I'm going to do, even though I can't do anything about it, because I don't have an inverted mirror, and I don't have an advanced mining laser to get it. So I need to get that. To get an advanced mining laser, I need to find a crashed ship. So, not exactly what I was here to do, but I'm going to do it anyway. No edit permission. Alright, so apparently I cannot pop this thing off right here, which is fine. Let's move a little bit away, see if I can do it over here, and if not, I will fly away. Nope. Okay. So, apparently somebody has built a base here, or maybe the communication beacons prohibit or act like a base, meaning that it creates a no-fly zone. Technology repaired. But we're going to be doubling back to that at some point. I think I just saw a player there, or that was their base, which is groovy. However, without an advanced mining laser, I can't do anything. So I'm going to prioritize that right now, because I want that Sentinel ship. There we go. Signal booster deployed. Locate nearby structures. And here we go. Not a crashed starship. Not exactly the droid I was looking for. It is okay. Well, we might as well pick up some resources while we're here. Gassy pods. And zap that guy just because. Can never have enough oxygen. And while we're at it, let's look around for Radiant shards, okay. But I don't want a radiant shard, or I don't need one really specifically. What I do need, what's that? That's the portal that I found. All right. Observatory. What I do need is one of those dudes. So we're looking for those sentinels that walk around and have the mirrors on them. Whatever the heck they're called. And I'm not seeing them super frequently here. So this might be a bit of an issue to find them. Nope, just not finding them anywhere. But the thing is, I can't harvest these because I don't have the advanced mining laser, which sucks. So there's that. Well, I'll do a little bit of resourcing while we're here. Again, during the expeditions, always resource the crap out of stuff. Scan every plant and animal that you can find. Just to make sure you have enough resources and to keep the milestones going. I do love that there are new hazardous plants, even though they don't have written biographies or bio anything on them. So if you were to scan it, it's not going to tell you anything except it's a hazardous flora. And we're going to get back to our starship here. Again, we are doing Expedition 17, Titan in No Man's Sky, and we are on milestone 3, where we are checking out the different moons. We have to explore 5 moons. 5 moons of this gas giant planet. And currently I am on a dissonant moon. I have found a Sentinel Interceptor that I want, but I do not have an advanced mining beam, so I can't really do garbage about it. It kind of stinks. So I'm off to find technologies. Hopefully I can grab that advanced mining laser prior to the milestone which unlocks it for me, because that means that I have to go and get 7 storm crystals, and I am not on a stormy planet for that. So I'm just rolling around right now. Just rolling around. I think I've gone far enough where I can attempt to try to scan again for a crashed starship. Not because I per se need the crashed starship, but I need the techno... Oh, wait a minute. I just saw a building right over there. I'm wasting launch fuel, but what was it, that building? Ah, okay, a trading outpost. Now again, in the expedition, in this expedition, at least in these systems, all the trading outposts are abandoned. There isn't anybody there. And do not deploy a signal booster here. I crashed my stream twice doing that. Twice. So no, not going to do that again. But again, these are abandoned, but there are things to be had here. Now, I doubt I'm going to just get lucky enough to find a tech right away. There we go, convergence cube. But I am hopeful to be getting the advanced mining laser prior to unlocking it in the milestones. And this whole trading outpost is kind of half like sunk into the ground. Interesting. Wire, vanadium, platinum, chromatic metal. Well, useful. And again, the basic stuff here is pretty cheap. And I'm just collecting it all up because I'm going to need it. Yeah, okay. But again, you see how this whole trading outpost is just sort of sitting at a slight angle. No bueno. Again, hoping to get the advanced mining laser. Like, that is such a critical technology to moving forward. And I'm really being selfish when I say that, because I really, really want that Sentinel Interceptor, that weird looking thing that looks like a weird little baseball hat. I don't know, it's just bizarre. We'll take a look at that in more detail shortly, when we return to it, after we find an advanced mining laser, which is out here somewhere. We'll find it. It's here somewhere. And we're going to get to these flatlands up here. take a land, see what we can do. See what we can find. Sorry, not do, but find. Now, apparently I need these crystal shards a lot because they're just popping up everywhere, but I can't harvest them because I don't have an advanced mining laser. Sucks. So, again, scan everything. You're going to need all of it. Buried cache could have tech. Let's go check it out. Okay, we're not in any super rush here. We're just trying to get through this, cover our basics. Obviously harvest up stuff. And again, looking for the coveted advanced mining laser. That is probably the most significant first technology, or one of the early technologies that you're going to be looking for. Super important. And useful. And okay, our buried cache is going to be in the side of this mountain, I think. Because why not? That's where all buried cache is, isn't it? Bolt caster, mining beam. Bolt caster, mining beam. What? Wait a minute. I don't think I actually have a terrain manipulator on this multi-tool. So how about this one? No, we want this one. Yeah. Mining beam, bolt caster, mining. So that's not the multi-tool we want. We want the other one. Want that one. Mining beam, terrain manipulator. There we go. Buried cache. Please give me something cool like a technology. A smashed injector plug. Of course, because that's what everybody needs, is smashed injector plugs. But hey, we got some copper out of that, and that's okay. All right. So, again, advanced mining laser. That is what we're looking for. And again, we're a little ahead of schedule here in terms of picking that up. But that is so that we can get the Interceptor. Now, I could fly down to the toxic planet and hunt around for 2 more storm crystals, and I might end up doing that and then coming back here. Because right now, this isn't really cooperating with me very much, and I want that Sentinel Interceptor. All right, so let's find our way back to our ship. Uh-oh. And then back to our ship we go. Alrighty. Have I scanned you? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Oh, no, I haven't. Alright, let's scan you, Mr. Large Bug Person thing. Alrighty. Again, we still have so many tech... Oops! Never use a terrain manipulator when a mining beam will do just fine. Alright. Back to our ship. Not enough fuel and launch thruster. Yeah, I know, but I can make tons of it, so I'm not super worried. Alright, I did deploy, so I did already look for... And it found that stupid factory over there. This is not what I'm looking for. Not the droids we're looking for. Yes. Technology recharged. Uh-oh, am I having launching problems here? Oh, there we go. Oh. I wonder what that is. Now, when it says unknown building, there's a lot of different things that could be. But that one we don't really care about. So let's go over here. Now, it does seem that there are a fair amount of little buildings hidden in all these little nooks and crannies. That's a Sentinel depot. Not super interested in that. As we keep on trucking here. Again, let's just review where we're at. We are children of giants. We are looking for the moons, looking through the moons, and we are on the dissonant moon, which has a really groovy interceptor, which I'm sure everybody's going to want to have. So you'll be seeing this in anomaly and star bases near you. Again, I can't get it because I'm ahead of myself and I don't have an advanced mining laser. And all I need is 2 more storm crystals and I'll be able to get it. So I really, really, really should go get those because I'm just being lame. This will be my last attempt here. And that is a tower of some kind and not what I really care about. A transmission tower. So, to make my life a whole lot easier, and I really want that advanced mining laser, I'm heading back down to the big old gas giant and I'm going to go look for it. And then I will come back here. Because we're certainly not going to have any problems finding the big old gas giant. It's right there. Harvest a radiant shard to complete the pilot interface. I wish I could, but I cannot. So, back down into this new aft SP we go. Maybe we'll get lucky and get near some activated quartzite and some activated helium. We shall see. But again, looking for storm crystals, that's really the gig, because we really want that advanced mining laser, which will really just make this go a lot faster. But man, oh man, look at this. This is such pea soup. Yuck. Oof. And here we go. There's some big-ass storm events going on down here. They have done an amazing job at conceptualizing and creating these huge, huge planets. Alright, now I should be able to see. Let's just get up a little bit above the surface here. I should be able to see storm crystals, I would think. I'm just flying around, because they should be giving off atmospheric disturbances. Should. Maybe it's so disturbing down here that they're going to be really hard to see. It's hard to say. Or it doesn't appear to be letting me find them from my ship, or I'm just in an area where there aren't any. Guess I could go either way. Oh, there's one. There we go. Okay, so we can see them. See how that thing is like sort of flashing right there? That's what you're looking for. And I think I only need 2 of these guys and I can get my advanced mining laser. So, with a little luck, I'll be able to bang out a couple of these guys quick. Oh, look, there's 2 of them. I think that's going to be enough. It is. Bottled lightning collects 7 storm crystals. Yes! Yes. Okay. So this is something you definitely want to do on that first planet. So then, we go back over to it, and we're going to collect that reward because of that advanced mining laser. And the hazmat gauntlets, both exceptionally useful bits. The camera literally just pushed me. That is hilarious. Alright, well, since we're here, we'll also check this out. But now that we have that advanced mining laser, now we can go get that living ship. I mean, the Sentinel Interceptor, and that is what I want. And what do we get? Nanites from this, and there should be sound. There you are. Boop. Terrain manipulator. Blast. Go. So we'll need these as well. I remember in the fugitive run, those were the godsend. Those technologies, that was it. Like, that was the best thing you could possibly get for money. Oh, is this a tornado? Do I get to, can I fly? You know what? Well, in Malik, I'm going to get blasted and die, so I ought to be a little more careful about that. What else is here? What is that? Salt and oxygen. What are these? Oh, pillowy things. Cool. Stuff that doesn't like to be stepped on. Salt and oxygen. I wonder if we're going to need a lot of salt for stuff. It sure seems like there's a lot of salt here. Alright, well, hold on. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's take care of the most important thing that we can possibly do right now. Advanced mining laser. Bang. Yay. And where's my regular mining laser? Bolt caster. We can move that over here. Where's my mining laser? Let's put that over here. Put that over there. Put this over here. What's this all about? What's this? Terrain manipulator. I don't need that to be supercharged. Yeah, and just for niceties, I suppose I can put this back over there. Okay. It's not perfect. It doesn't all line up, but I have two supercharged slots. Both are underneath my bolt caster. Now I have to also pay attention to my health. because it's getting schmunched. So let's go to hazard protection. All right. Load up with some sodium, but I haven't really done a lot of resourcing, so I don't have like a ton of batteries or any junk like that. What's this? Oh, just a random crate. Well, we'll take it. Apparently these are on every world. And all that rusted metal, I'm using that right up. Got microprocessor and more Gek relics. All right. So again, we are doing the Expedition 17, the Titan Expedition. And I just managed to bag up a laser, an advanced mining laser, by doing the collect 7 storm crystals, the bottle lightning. Highly recommend that when you start the game, that's one of the first things you do is look for the bottle lightning. Just do it. All right, so I have done Escape from Titan. I have left the planet. I have explored 2 of the 5 moons, and I'm going to head back up because I got what I was looking for here. Now I need to go get what I want there, which is there. And now that I have an advanced mining laser, I can resource what I need to be able to actually get that Sentinel ship, the Sentinel Interceptor, which is the pie-in-the-sky cool thing. All right, rolling up. And let's see here. Now, I don't need to go right to the starship at this point. What I do need to do is get the radiant shards. Actually, maybe I should land at this starship, but... And I do love this drifty business. That's sort of a new feature, that your ships can drift now when you're flying. They say that's sort of a pro feature, and I kind of dig it. It really works for me. Sometimes it's a little sloppy when you're trying to get into, say, a space station. I've definitely had some slop with that, crashing into the sides and having to like back out and reapproach the whole thing, which was fine. And I was okay with it, but it was a little frustrating. But where you sort of see the upshot of it is when you're flying around on these planets. That's where you see the upshot of it. It feels more realistic. It feels like there's some glide. It's not just like static. You know what I mean? So it's like there's drift. It just makes it feel more. It's got a more intuitive feel about flying. All right, gonna go ahead and land. Boop. Look at all the bad juju flora. So we can always use more oxygen. Let's just take them out. Just take them out. Wipe them out. All of them. All right. One of my favorite Emperor Palpatine lines. Let's take a look around. Our radiant shards. Well, that's what we're looking for. And now we can take advantage of it actually leading us to them. Helpful. Now, I'm being lame. I'm going to fly instead of walk. But it's right in front of me. It should be right over here. Now, notably, I'm not seeing huge clusters of them, but more like one at a shot. And that kind of sucks, because if I was in a Sentinel Interceptor, I'd be using these for launch fuel. So it's like, oh, you get one. Like, it's just helpful if you find more, that's all. That's all I'm trying to say. All right, so that seems to be the way. So we'll go over that way. All right, not low gravity on this planet, so not going to get a whole lot of extra out of jetpacking around. But we'll take it. I can just do that thing. There we go. We can do an actual horizontal sort of leap. I have a lot of dihydrogen already, so don't need to go too... No, it's super crazy. I don't want to fall too deep down into a valley here. I guess that's what I don't want. Oh, I'm about to shoot a critter if he gets in my way. Now, the good news is that we have a fairly good range. It's saying that there's another one over here, and it's close by. All right, there's 2 over there, so it's just right on the other side of that ridge. All right, let's go check it out. All right, and we'll take the Atlantidium, however you say that. Take that too. But we're still going to need the inverted mirror, and it's looking like that might be a thing. That might be like a process. In other words, finding the guy that we need, the Sentinel type that we need, might be more difficult than it seems. Weapon charge depleted. Yeah, let's get that all sorted out there. Wow, that didn't do much for the recapitulation here. Yeah, I know it's low. What the heck? Oh, that critter keeps... Like, why do I keep moving? Oh, well, it's because they got a big old bug just batting me around like a ping pong ball. That's why. Ask a silly question, get silly answer. And he's just walking out in thin air there. Alrighty. But again, says that I'm pretty far away from any negotiable targets that I need. So let's look around for that reversed mirror critter. Guy who pops with those. He seems to be in the few and far between category. I can see the crystal shards, which is great, but that's not really what I need. I need that inverted mirror. How do I get that? Well, we know we get that by a certain Sentinel type, a certain dissonant Sentinel type, which doesn't seem to want to show its face. Is that a player? Yeah, it is a player. Okay, there's a player over there. And, you know, the ground keeps shaking over here, which just makes this all the more difficult. Apparently, I'm being stepped on by a bug. Zed, we've got a bug. And multiple players on the planet here. Just keep scanning critters as we go. Sooner or later, we're going to pop open a milestone if we keep doing that. Alrighty. Now, one thing I don't love about these mountainy planets is they're just a pain in the butt to navigate. You know, it's a lot of up and down, ups and downs. You know, not that easy to deal with. Wait, did someone just text me? Am I getting a text? No. Okay, good. Alrighty, even in knowledge stone. Well, we'll take some knowledge. I feel like I want to know stuff. Yay. Alright. So I'm just kind of standing around being an idiot here. Let's head back towards our ship. Again, we need to get an inverted mirror, and there's very few ways to get an inverted mirror. In fact, the only way that I know of is a particular dissonant Sentinel. And unfortunately, I haven't been able to find a bloody one. Oh, wait. Inverted mirror. It's telling me that there's one somewhere that way. Can I see it on the... It's not marked, but it's that way. All right, so let's tag something over that way, and we'll go that way. And just because it's not popping on the scanner, that just means it's a little bit farther away than I probably want it to be. It doesn't mean it's not attainable. All these hills are just such a pain in the butt. So again, I need the inverted mirror. That's this point, that's what's holding me back. And supposedly there's one over this way. So once we get to this buried cache, should be right around here. There you is. And let's make sure we use the right gizmo. Oh, look at this. Technology module and a buried cache. What will it give me? So we got the salvage data and a suspicious life support module. Yeah. Let's check it out. Let's check it, dude. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Because we need some life support. So let's put that in there. And let's see what we got. A little baby one, but life support tanks at 105%. Sweet. Some solar power. Benny. That's helpful. You know what? We can move some of this stuff around here too, just so that everybody's needs to be touching each other because you get a little extra oomph out of it when you do that. And I'm just going to put that one down there, just get some extra juice out of that. But right now we have some pretty crappy tech. Oh, we should install everything that we can. Put you in there. I don't think that you associate with anything, so it's not like you're going to get any real big bennies from being connected or not connected to anything. And how are we doing on inventory space? A little bit on the full side here, so I'm going to move some more stuff over to my ship. Oh, it's out of range. All right, I'm not going to move stuff over to my ship. I am. It says that the signal's too weak. So I might be way out of my league as far as being able to find one of these bad boys. And I don't want to just walk forever, so I'm going to take the bus, so to speak. I'm going to fly my way in. Although it's probably not going to let me summon my starship because I don't have enough fuel. Great. And this one, I don't think I fixed it, so it's damaged. Great. So I got to hump it back to my ship. One way or another, I got to get back to my ship. Where is my ship? All right, so it's over that way. And I know it's not super duper far, so it won't be the worst thing in the world. Let's do it. Again, don't love these super huge mountains. Not a lot of fun for trying to get from point A to point B, because it adds a point C and a point D. Sort of upper and lowers of things. Alright, but again, we are doing Expedition 17. That is Titan. And we had just found an advanced mining laser because we just collected up the 7 storm crystals needed to do such a thing. And we are now trying to sneak our way into getting a Sentinel Interceptor probably sooner than we should. If it will just let me get into my damn starship. Why won't you let me fly my own ship? Yes, I know there's not enough fuel. I had to come all the way back here because there wasn't enough fuel. Alright, and off we go. So again, looking for an inverted mirror. That's the dealio. And I have no idea how to find one from up in the air here. Except for to visually see them. So we're going to head over towards that building and fly a little low and see if we can't come across one. Again, looking for those sentinels that have those big sort of sails on their back. The inverted mirror, I can't remember what they were called. What's this whole business down here? All right, well, we're going to land there anyway because there might be some tech for us. Again, early on, it's really about the tech. So I hope everybody's having a fantastic Saturday, day after Valentine's Day, and hopefully chilling out and playing some No Man's Sky. Surveyor of Worlds, I just popped a milestone for walking 9,999 units. How about that? Most excellent. Put it out there. Alrighty. And we will run over to here. Check out for damaged machinery. Again, hoping to find techs. Just to help it. You know, we need all kinds of hazard protection technologies. Now, sometimes from these things you can get nanites, but sometimes, occasionally, you'll get a technology, and that's helpful. That's just helpful. All right, so we checked all this out. Let's look around. Okay, the inverted mirror is somewhat nearby in that direction. In that direction, over there. But as you can tell, it's not going to mark it on our map. Of course not. That means it's out of range. That means it's probably more than 1,000. I think it's 1,200 is the range or something like that. I don't really actually know what our range is on our scanners. Um, but it's, I mean, it's reasonable. It's significant. But anyway, just going to quickly look around. Maybe not so quickly, but we're going to look around. That's what we're doing. We're looking around, folks. Looking around. Looking around, see if we can't find that guy that drops the inverted mirrors. Well, I'm pretty sure we're not going to have one too close to us because it would have pinged on our tracker. And you hear how it sounds like it's pretty far away. It's because it probably is. Another thing we didn't do is we didn't grab up the tech here, and we know that there's going to be some. Always useful to have the technology. Let's grab that up. Get it moving. Oh man, what? Did I stop streaming? Oh my gosh. I was following the total wrong thing. Ah, ha, ha. Citrus, how you doing, buddy? Good morning. I slept in. It was funny. I was literally, I don't even want to say what I was doing. I was just a bonehead. I was looking at the wrong thing on my computer, so I didn't see the actual chat. I think I was replaying the previous stream that only lasted 5 minutes. Anyway, I really need to get back on No Man's Sky. I haven't had a chance to even continue with the expedition since Wednesday. Yes, my friend. Absolutely good idea. I'm loving this expedition. It's not, so far it hasn't proved to be terribly difficult. And I think that coming in from doing the fugitive run and the pirate run, this is cake. I mean, you know, it's just okay. You gotta do a little running around, a little exploring, but super duper cake. So currently, I'm looking, and I'm going a little bit off the beaten path here, and I'm looking for an inverted mirror because I want to get my Sentinel ship. I want to get my first Sentinel ship. And the Sentinel ship here, I don't know if you've seen it yet, is really cool looking. I don't know if it was on the Jason Plays stream or not because I didn't watch the stream. So I was like, hey, you know what, I don't really want to get too much of a leg up on this one. I think I want to be able to just play this expedition and see how I do. All right, let me see what you got here. Back in the chat. Yeah, after reading the milestones, this should not be difficult. No, it's really not. I mean, you know, phase 1 is really basic stuff. And I mean, I'm literally dragging my feet because I really want to get that Interceptor ship. But, you know, discovering plants, super easy. Warp to a new system, reach a rendezvous, and take a picture. Like, phase 1 is pretty easy. But again, I personally, on a personal note, whoa, what just happened? Oh, I'm flying! Gravity inversion. Oh, that is so cool. Oh my God, I'm floating. Guys, check this out. I didn't launch myself in the air. This is just happening on its own. Oh my God, that's so awesome. So apparently these storms can give you some lift. I guess you can get some lift. I'm not really sure what to look for. Maybe those sort of purpley hit. Yeah, like, yeah, check it out. I'm flying. Oh, that's fantastic. Because I'm not jetpacking. I'm literally just flying. So I guess on these worlds, if you see those purple sort of streaks and rocks like flying up in the air, if you get out into the middle of it, you can get some boost. Oh, that's great. Of course, I'm taking damage, so maybe I should be a little more careful about this. All right, let's get away from the scary rocks, at least until we get some health regenerated. Oh boy, let's just get our starship over here. That's what we need to do. All right, but again, I'm on a dissonant world, so again, looking for the inverted mirror. That's the only thing that's really. Oh no! Get in my ship before I get hurt. All right, that's crazy, dude. Now, I think that there's a milestone about having to fly around, but it didn't give me the completion of it, so I don't know if this is the right planet I need to be flying on, meaning getting sucked up or carried away by a tornado, whether I'm on the right planet or if I didn't get enough altitude or something. I don't know. I'm not going to stress about that one yet. But I have not paid much attention to anybody else streaming the expedition because I kind of wanted to take it firsthand. Again, I'm kind of riding high off of the fugitive run, and so I'm really in like that mode, and that seems to apply pretty well for this. So okay, locate an inverted mirror to complete, and that's exactly what I'm trying to do. And it says that the nearest one, which I assume it tracks the nearest one we do this, is out of range that way. What is over that way? Just so I can get some sort of a sense of heading, because I'm going to take my ship. Because when I walk, it takes forever to get there. And I've already hit the milestone. I should probably collect the rewards. Oh my god, I feel like I haven't had enough coffee. Because I haven't had any yet. But generally, it was giving me the sense of, I'm hoping over this way if my visual ability is true. And also, I noticed a lot of the new hazardous plants. Pretty cool looking. Cool looking hazardous plants. But they didn't put name descriptions in on some of them yet. Maybe I'll show you what I'm talking about. So I went to scan it, and it wouldn't let me scan it. And then it actually did let me scan it. I just wasn't aware of it. It didn't accredit me any points for it, and it didn't give me any details on the actual plant. It just said hazardous flora. Oh, okay. All right. Here we go. So now we're getting somewhere. It looks like we have 2 inverted mirrors, potentially, or dissonant resonator. That's what they're called, dissonant resonators. It's saying that one probably has an inverted mirror. So I'm going to do this the super chicken way. Let's see. Hold on. You had something to say about this. Needs to be a tornado, and I got it, but the tornado killed me. Yeah. See, that's the other side of that. Because that tornado was just about to kill me. Okay, where are you, Resonator? Please don't tell me I've lost sight of you. I tagged you, and now you have disappeared on me. Not fair. Oh no. It should be in that direction. I can see you on my mini-map, so you're around here somewhere. Oh, there you are. Hiding. Now, this is going to kind of suck, but I'm going to give it a swing. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to land on it. I wanted to shoot it. Damn it. Oh, man, but there's so much shit going on here that... let's see here. What's the best way? Oh, I love the look of the new hazardous plants, too. They are incredible. All right. I don't have enough firepower on me to actually shoot one of these guys and be of any effect. So I'm going to attempt to get up in the air, shoot the crap out of them, and then go hide in a hole till the Sentinels pass. So let's see how this works out. That's the plan. All right, he's down there. Really wish I had a Sentinel ship. It'd be so much easier to do this. It's because of their ability to stay hovering. Come on. Die. Inverted mirror, yay. All right, let's get out of here. Wait. Where's the Sentinels that are supposed to be coming after me? I don't know, but there's a planetary archive just randomly popping up. Interesting. Now, if this was a fugitive run, I couldn't land here, but again, that's just kind of distracting me from what I'm trying to do. So I think at this point I can go into my inventory, and Mr. Hylean Brain here should be ready for pickup. All right. Now, Citrus, I don't know if you've seen the Sentinel Interceptor that pops in this system. And if you haven't, I can't wait to show it to you because it's dope. It's really cool. It's a super minimalistic one. It's literally, I was describing it to the kids, it's like, it kind of looks like a baseball cap. It's literally like the cockpit, an engine, and it's like it's sitting on just a wide brim, and that's it. It's super minimal. Oh, and it's got a couple guns. It's got actual visually represented guns on its platform. I won't even call it wings, just sort of the platform. I did find the Sentinel pillar, and I did deactivate them. That's probably why now that makes sense why they didn't attack me. So I guess it's carte blanche. I should be able to go blast all the inverted mirrors I want. But I did not get a cool Sentinel multi-tool from that. I got just a garbage one. I have not found a Sentinel encampment yet either. Oh, come on. Where are you? There's so much stuff, it's so hard to like actually see, although I should probably harvest those, but there should be some sort of a building right here. Not terrain manipulator, not bolt caster, mining beam. Some sort of a alien temple. While we're at it, get the radiant shards because those are always going to be useful fuel for the ship. But yeah, I can't wait to show you the Sentinel Interceptor here. It's very cool looking. And yeah, sorry not to say the same thing twice, but I'm going to because I love to repeat myself. I did find the Sentinel pillar, and I did deactivate the Sentinels on the planet, which is probably why I just didn't get attacked from shooting that magnetic resonator guy. But there should be some sort of a temple, some sort of an alien monolith right around here. And I'm just garbagey spacing it. Alright, so I bet it's over this hill here. Which I think it is, because that's where the marker is. So, yep. Should be right there. Excellent, Smithers. I am super excited. I want this ship. The ancient site stirs as I approach. Stone scraping against stone. Warmth radiates from the high-lean brain within my pack. As though in response, I don't know how many times I've seen this, but I still love it. The mind of the ship child is interlocked with the hive. Current instructions seek and eliminate anomalies. And mesh archival sentience with surrogate entity. Yes, present brain. I fumbled with the ship's brain, almost dropping it. You're right. The pain radiates far beyond my hands in unearthly heat. The heat melts the glass. And pow. Circuits shift, then still grows. The brain seems to accept my presence now. Pow. Harmonic brain. All right, let's get back to that ship because I'm super excited to show it to you. As soon as I can find my ship. There we go. All right. And we'll pick up a word while we're at it. And we'll identify a planet because it wants to be identified. It's literally begging me to identify it. Man, I wish I had some scanning text just to make that all the more worth it. All right, and then back to the Interceptor. I'm super excited to be getting this. Yes, I found the ship without finding the encampment because a whole bunch of players have already been here and they've already done the work and they're leaving these like message beacons around. So the first one I went and I checked out had it was just an alien monolith, and I was thinking like, wow, that must be cool. There must be a multi-tool or something there, but there really wasn't. So I don't know. Where are you? You should be over here. Oh, you're hiding behind that. See, for example, I found this one by doing that exact thing. And that was going to that communication station, and it showed me the location of a crashed ship. I was kind of, oh, wait, is that a Sentinel? Oh, no, that's a monolith. I was thinking, oh, my God, because you like how the Sentinel encampments have those big spheres on them. I was hoping that was going to be one of them, but it was not. But this planet actually has so much stuff going on, it doesn't seem like it, but when you land, there's a lot of stuff on this planet, both buildings and, it's just a lot. But here we go. Check out this crazy ship. This thing is crazy looking. I mean, it'd be cooler if it had tank treads, but I think every Sentinel ship would be cooler if it had tank treads. But here we go. Check this out. I'll go ahead and hit the camera so we can do the deets. But check it out. 2 cannons, a cockpit, and 2 side wing things. I don't even know what you'd want to call those. But this is a real interesting looking Sentinel ship. It doesn't do anything special at all when you go to take off. But there you have it. So I was thinking, and I think I will do this, is just like you're saying there, is go check out a couple more of the markers because I really want the encampment. I want that Sentinel rifle. I really do. Having that sort of double layered beam, mining beam, is worth it entirely. But here we go. So here's our new ship. Yay. B class. That's cool. And we're just going to go ahead and take it because we want it. Excellent. Nothing needs to be fixed on it. Let me in. Let me in. So again, nothing needs to be fixed on it, which is great. Let's get 2 of the advanced slots opened up on it already. Not that I love the phase beam. In fact, I rather detest the phase beam. But otherwise, we are good to rock and roll. And I'm going to make this my primary ship, so I might as well rename it. We'll just call you Prime. P-R-I-M-E. Prime. There we go. Till such times we find a better one. But now that we're in it, and now that we're good to go, let's go check out a couple more of those communication markers and see if we can't find an encampment. Because I really want, as I said, the Sentinel multi-tool. I have been convinced, I have seen the light. That's the best multi-tool there is. There's no two ways about it. That's the one I want. Although visually I prefer the Royale. I think that really looks cool. And I found a crystal multi-tool recently. It looks like a stone tool almost. It's really kind of nifty. Kind of blew my socks off. All right, planetary interference. I'm still too close to the planet. All right, let's get a little farther up. Hopefully we can still see the message beacons. We can. And let's go to that one. Planetary interference. How far away from this planet do I have to be? I mean, my gosh, this is a very interfering planet. Just fine. We'll just do it the old slow way. That's fine. And hopefully this will be an encampment, because again, that's... And it just disappeared, and it reappeared. So... This is somebody's base. Alright. I'm seeing a dome there. These things are rendering in. What the heck is going on around here? Alright, so this dude just got kind of a little bit of a spread out base. I was kind of hoping maybe there would be a thing here. You know, like a crashed ship or a Sentinel encampment. Just take a quick little look around just to make sure I'm not missing something. But again, the beauty of these Sentinel ships is that they can basically hover. Just nifty. Alright, I'm going to stick my nose in the chat, see what we got going on here. I have a ship kind of like that, but with a set of small wings, and I named it Batwing because that's what it looks like. Dude, I love it. Wow, from third-person mode, it kind of reminds me of the Starborn Runner. You know, a little bit. A little bit. Here, let me go back over to camera mode. I know we both appreciate Sentinel Interceptors, so let's just take a look at this thing again. Interestingly, it doesn't do anything. Like when it takes off, no parts move. It doesn't fold, bend, wings don't flip out. It just doesn't do anything. It just is sort of a solid piece. But I've never seen one like this, so that's I suppose the novelty of it for me. There we go. So apparently this particular communication beacon leads us to a player base. Now, I probably could have gone down there and checked it out, but didn't really super need to. Alright, so I feel like I'm up in space pretty good here, so maybe, just maybe, it'll let me hit a communication beacon this time. And I think it's going to. And there we go. Alright, let's see what we think here. The wings do a little dip. Yeah, that's the thing. This is one of the first ones, I think this may be the first Sentinel Interceptor I've found ever that just doesn't do anything. Just doesn't do crap. Alright, now, geez, you know, alright, I mean, I guess I'll do this. This is not really what I was hoping to do. I don't think there's going to be any tech here. Although I possibly could get storage augmentations here. I suppose that's possible. But I'm just going to quickly take a look at that, and maybe I'll bust open a pod or two, but... Greetings, fellow travelers. Log extraction complete. Yeah, see, that's what you get with these crash faders, is pretty much just reading the log. Date stamp. Life goes on day after day, delivering after. I hope to go home soon. The life of a is not the one like me. Is not for one like me. Okay. Date stamp. Blah, blah, blah. Multiple Sentinel energy signals detected, requiring immediate dropping out of warp. There's the Sentinels. What are they doing? Date stamp. Fighting each other. The Sentinel ships are engaging each other, ignoring us for now. Those crazy Sentinels. I try washing, I try scrubbing. Nothing seems to work. And lots of big critters. I've already scanned those, right? Yeah. And what do you have to say? I think you have to look like at them from a flat side to see the message. I don't know. Maybe I just don't know. I guess you could scan it to see the message. Traveler Nation, greetings, fellow travelers. Hi. Thanks for leading me someplace that I don't really want to be, but okay. What's that smoky bit going on over there? So we're just going to check out that smoky bit real quick and then get out of here. Oh, it's the freighter. The freighter is being a smoky bit. Oh, I see. All right, so it's just a smoke plume coming up off that. All right. Let me get back to my ship. Check over in the chat. I have found maybe 3 or 4, but not many that don't move at all. And I found hundreds of Sentinel ships. I know. I know. Oh, okay, there was a little bit of movement. There's a little bit of stuff there. The wings don't bend or anything, but there's a little bit of mechanical machination stuff going on there. So, all right, there's a little bit. Teeny-weeny little bit. But I definitely know that Citrus, Dread Pirate Citrus, is a Sentinel Interceptor hunter. You have inspired me many a time to slow down and do that. So I can definitely appreciate that. Oh, wow. A totally wrecked ancient ruin. All right. All right, so I do want to find a Sentinel encampment. So I know I'm kind of... This isn't just a rabbit hole. This is an intentional rabbit hole. So I'm going to go back up into orbit and try another one of these signal markers, these signal beacons. So there's a ton of them, and this is a distant planet, so there's potential for a ton of stuff to be here. Let's try this one. See what we find here. Now again, there's other ways you can do this. Like I could start shooting up some Sentinels and get some echolocators, and well, that would do it too. Here we go. Here's another ship. All right. Well, let's check it out. Maybe it's S-Class. Who knows? But I do find it interesting. So pretty much everybody and their brother is going to have this ship after the expedition. And that's okay. Yeah, there's an auto phase here. I will take those quad servos. Thank you very much. And if I have enough Atlantidium, you can have it. I do. Okay, all yours. All you, buddy. All right, let's pull out of here. Let's check this one out. Let's see what this is. Shard. Does that mean it's going to be C-class? I don't know if there's any... A-class. All right, we'll do it. We shall do it. Why not? Which also means I'm going to probably have to find another... Yep. Another inverted mirror. Unless I somehow get lucky and pop one off of one of these. Ooh, a Sentinel boundary map. Cool. I'm going to save that for my next dissonant planet because I already shut the Sentinels off on this one. All right, and I'm going to need another inverted mirror, I do believe, before I'm going to be able to do anything with that Hyaline brain. Yes. Oh, there's some shit going on here. It's not letting me back into the ship. All right, that's fine. All right. And so I need the inverted mirror. And again, of course, there's not one nearby, so we have to go into that sort of big, huge, long search process again to find one. Now, I should probably also start pinging down some radiant shards because I'm going to need them eventually for fuel. Hazardous flora. No. All right, so let's jump back in. Up into the air we go. Now we know there's no inverted mirrors right around here. Let's just boogie a little bit, get some distance. Oh, you know what? I have Surveyor of Worlds complete. I should probably just park here for a second, and since I'm actually doing the expedition, check through it and get all the rewards, because I did unlock some stuff, and I did not collect it. Where is it? Or maybe one thing. Maybe nothing. Maybe I'm just tripping. Oh, there we go. Surveyor of Worlds. Supreme Scanning Upgrade. Excellent. Yeah, you're right on the low and slow part, my friend. All right, so I got a Supreme Scanning System Upgrade, which hopefully it's going to make things better on the money aspect of getting new things. From scanning, getting better results from scanning. All right, where are you? Did I run out of slots? Did it pop it over to my ship? Did. All right, let's get Supreme, shall we? Move things around a little bit here. Radius and some mineral rewards and some fauna analysis rewards. Interesting. Now, if I want to, not that I really want to, but I'm going to do it anyway. Put that over there and see if that increases it any. All right, so we'll get up into the 8,000 category club. I know it can get as high as like 12,000, but you know, it's a start. It's just a start. Oh, and I see what I'm looking for. One of those guys is right around here somewhere. There he is, right down below me. How about it? All right, let's just move around just a little bit. This should be nice and easy. Where are you? There you are, buddy. We're just gonna pound the crap out of him if we get what we're looking for, and I think we got it. Echolocator, most excellent. Solved 2 problems. Now I can get to a Sentinel camp. However, I did not get the inverted mirror, so I can't go back and get the Interceptor that I'm relying on right now. So, let's keep with that idea of low and slow. See if I can't find another. I'm not seeing it. Now I can't actually do the radiant shards with the gun from the ship here. I think that just gives me ferrite dust or something like that. Or Atlantididium. See how it's not letting me hit that? Eventually I'm going to need a lot more of those, but I'm going to try to land when I see a cluster of several. Double tap. What's up, my friend? How are you today? We are jamming through the expedition here in a very slow, methodical way because I'm getting completely distracted with Sentinel stuff. Because I like Sentinel stuff. So I'm just kind of looking for it now. Is that that's a trade beacon? All right, we'll do it. So double tap, have you started the expedition yet? Have you made any progress in? Have you finished it already? And have you checked out the cool Sentinel Interceptor? Check it out. That is literally on the moon right off of the starting gas giant. And lots of people have left message markers, so they're pretty easy to find. All right, can I buy anything here of interest? I have some money, so yeah, I'll keep up with the ferrite dusts and the cobalts. Oh, and the pyrites. Now, interestingly, stuff is really cheap at this terminal, so I'm just kind of buying up just so I have stocks of everything I kind of need. And now my inventory's full. Of course it is. All right, but I still need an inverted mirror. And it's telling me that there's one that way. So, roughly to the west of my current orientation. Let's get up in the air. Notably also, starships launching, I don't know if this is a bug or not, but they seem to be launching at a different pace. Like they take off a lot slower right now. I don't know if that's a new thing or not. Hey, you finished the expedition last night. Love it. Love it, love it. Aaron, Dufour, hello there. How are you today? Have you guys started the expedition yet? All right. And how far along have you gotten, if so? Double Tap has already finished it. Now, Double Tap, did you run into any major snags along the way? Was there anything that was like, oh gosh, that's a showstopper? I mean, I know that there were some bugs that they had and they rushed to get a patch out, so we're at 5.57 right now or something like that. But did you run into anything that was particularly crazy or overwhelmingly challenging? Because aside from gathering lubricant, nothing on there really popped as seemingly terribly difficult to do. And again, I don't have what I need to make the lubricant, and I'm not even worrying about that at this point. No, I don't think Citrus is done. I don't think he's done it yet. No, I think he hasn't been able to get on since Wednesday, he was saying earlier. So he's just getting started up with it. Again, looking for an inverted mirror so I can get my second Sentinel Interceptor. And this thing is just super crazy looking. Just highly unusual. I'm going nice and slow here. I think I'm going to go ahead and land shortly because I know I'm heading the right direction. I probably went too far. The rest of the tasks were pretty easy. The only snag is that I can't claim the rewards. And I'm sure that's buggy. So hopefully they got that fixed up. Hopefully. Well, at least I was going the right direction. But apparently I didn't go far enough. All right. Well, let's see if there's anything right around here that I can do. Let's see. Scan stuff, obviously. Hey, 137,000. I think that's a milestone for that. It is. Genetic currency. Discover creature data worth 90,000 units. So once you get a scanner upgrade, that seems to be butter from there. I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of that because cool looking, but dangerous. And, you know, gosh, we can always use more oxygen. Excellent. All right. And bang. Let's get back over here. Again, looking for a Radiant Shard so we can go get our second Interceptor. And I'm guessing since it's not popping up on the scanner, I'm probably just not close to one. It's just the way it is. All right, so let me check the orientation of what I'm looking for versus my ship. I'm literally heading the right direction, so let's just hop in. Citrus Drawn, no, the rest of the tasks are pretty easy. Not fixed as of 2 hours ago. Double tap. That sucks. So we're probably going to have to be waiting for tomorrow's patch to actually be able to finish this up. And you're pretty good at gaming on a computer. That's excellent. You know, a lot of people say that. A friend of mine from back in the day, Daryl, you probably heard me talk about him from time to time. He always preferred to play games on his laptop versus on a console. Said he had better control. But hey, you know, is what it is. Some people like it one way, some people like it another. It's all good. All right, so low and slow. We're heading the right direction. Again, I've disabled the Sentinels. I was able to find a Sentinel pillar here, so I'm pretty much free to blast away once I find the dude who has the magnetic resonator. Just literally blow him to snot. To kingdom come. Blasting. Also, if you get a chance to collect wheat, I highly recommend you do so because that is for a cooking milestone that comes up in the next set. Not a huge deal. Most planets have that sort of thing on it. Just tossing it out there. Just tossing it out. The server block type PC. Not terribly sure what that means. Daryl isn't the guy with the liquid nitrogen. No, that is my friend who lives out in Arizona. We call him Dark Man, and he's the one that has oh my god, it's just crazy. He built himself a supercomputer, and it needs to have liquid nitrogen, or he has added some sort of a cooling system to it because it runs so darn hot that it has liquid nitrogen. But yeah, that's Dark Man for you. He's if there's a guy who's going to be extreme about his computing, that's the guy. All right. And okay, now we're actually within range of said thing. Most excellent. It has located it. So with this in mind, we are just about ready to get the next inverted mirror, which means I can get my second Sentinel Interceptor, and I have an echolocator so that I can go to a dissonant camp. Sentinel encampment. Great news. So then I can boogie on and continue with the actual expedition and stop being super sidetracked by this cool stuff. And blam. Did I get the inverted mirror? Yes, there it is. Inverted mirror. Yay. Yeah, right. What game needs that? I don't know, but he needs that. He needs that. I mean, it's so crazy. That computer that he built, he has a monitor inside of the actual case, the tower, so that he, and for whatever reason, I guess it shows him some kind of code or something like that, but he's got a little baby monitor inside of it as well. It's just nuts. And I have no idea why he needs to have a computer like that. Just none whatsoever. All right, let's head back over this way, because I think at this point we can pop that Hylian brain now. Wait, I keep hitting the wrong buttons. Where are you, Hylian brain? There you are. And you're literally begging me to go ahead and do it, so I'm going to. And voila. Wherever that memory fragment is, it is over here somewhere. There we go. So this is going to bring us to some sort of an ancient ruin, a monolith. Yeah, he might be. He just might be. I'm sorry, I was looking at chat and I just completely flew by what I was looking for. I just lost my place. There it is. Literally straight below me. And I'm just going to kind of roll into a landing here. Okay. Good thing we have inertia dampeners, because some of the maneuvers that these starships make, we would be paste inside of these starships. I mean, literal paste. The Death Star ball monolith, yes, sir. It's locked with the hive. Here, take this brain. Please, take this brain and do something with it. It's being a cantankerous brat, and I need it fixed. Yay, it's harmonic now. All right. So, second Sentinel Interceptor en route, and I'll probably make that one my primary ship, because I think that one's A-class, and this one is B-class. Yep, this one's B, and that one's A, sure. There we go. But back to it we get, and then we can jump back into the actual expedition. Now that I've jumped down, I wouldn't call this a rabbit hole, I'd call it more like a rabbit ravine, like a gully. But again, like, you're going to go ahead and tempt us with Sentinel Interceptors. Well, the vast majority of pilots and players who play this game love Sentinel Interceptors. I do. Citrus does. I know Camden Talon over there and Super Diamond, they also love their Interceptors. And so, it's I would say probably my favorite ship. I mean, I really love the exotics. Those guppies are fantastic, but they're very, very cool because they really have a small gooey footprint. They're not taking up most of my HUD when I'm flying around, and I like that. But the Sentinel Interceptors are a better performing ship. They perform better. It's just the way you want to. It's what it is. Anyway. However, hello, Shard KV. What? I thought I got an inverted mirror. Where did I frig? Is it in my ship? It's in my ship, and my ship is out of range. Seriously. Oh, you know what it is? I didn't put the, oh gosh, darn it. The teleport receiver, I didn't put it in this ship. It's in my starting ship. Wah. So I have to say is wah. So, walk up to my close enough now to get it. Thank you. Oh. And we're having inventory problems, are we? Well, now, thankfully I'm at my ship, so I can dump stuff off in it, I suppose. See if there's anything I just flat out get rid of. Yes, there we go. All right, put you on board. And back we go to our new ship, our better ship. Probably should have grabbed that sodium. That was silly of me. And I'm going to fall to my death. No. All right. Let's try this again, shall we? Let me in. Let me in. Yay, A-class. Ooh, even better. Means I can sell one of these guys. That's what that means. All right, and you just became my new ship. So let's get inside. We'll bounce over, and we're going to rename you. I called my other one Prime, so I'll call this one Optimus Prime. Because Optimus. I'm a big fan of the Transformer movies, so that works for me. Prime. And Prime. Optimus Prime. There we go. Again, let's check it out real quick. We have so far unveiled 2 supercharged slots, and they're not really super close together, so I guess that's a thing. But we'll be fine. Let's throw some stuff onto that ship. That will be useful for that ship. Quad server, I'm just going to sell that. That's garbage. You can go in there. Maybe you can't. Alright, get that guy going there. Alright, so let's get back on board with actually doing the expedition, because that's really what it's about. Try to get into our starship before we die. Alright, what have we done and what have we not? Phase 1, and again, I'm just trying to bang out Phase 1 today. Hold on, let me jump over to the chat real quick here before I start jabbering on. If you get to about 7,099, you can copy your ship in the expedition, so you can just... Yes, I'm aware of that, although I'm not really... I don't know if I really need to bring one in, because I kind of dig the ship I have here. By the way, they changed the banner of Titan to a gas giant instead of the Omega logo. I like that. I like that. I'll have to check that out in the end. All right, I am done with the shower. Welcome back, Citrus. I'm glad you have returned. Wait, you don't got purple drive on that ship? Nope, I don't. Get it from your other ship. Good idea. I will do that in a moment. No, I am not done with the expedition. I have not been able to get back on since Wednesday. So there you go. All right, but I'm going to take a quick bit of advice, and that will be to summon my first starship, because there's a bit of technology on there that I need. Where is it? That would be this guy right here. The Atlantid drive. Don't have that on my Sentinel ship, and I need it. So, oh, but wait. I also don't have any room in my inventory. I guess I do have a little bit of room in my inventory. Okay, that's good. So we're going to store that, because that's going on the Sentinel ship. What else do I need here? Well, let's store that so I don't have to bother that again. And you know what? I don't think I have a rocket launcher on that ship, so let's go ahead and store that too. All right. And then I think I have all the text I need from it. So let's pull over all the stuff I need. All the stuff that's in it. Oh, and I'm running out of room. Let's see here. What's the most important? It's either going to be that, the Atlantidium. I can get tons of it. Impulse beans. All right. I'll take the impulse beans. Let's see if I can't just free up quickly any more room over here. Take a few more things. All right. I cannot, which is fine. You know, so I'm going to worry about the larger level of sorting stuff offline. Don't need to super worry about all that right now. However, let's get the text onto the right ship here. Teleport receiver, always helpful, so I don't have to literally be standing next to my ship to be able to use its inventory. Let's put in this crazy drive. Always helpful. Do I have anything else over here I want to throw on there? Yes. Rocket launcher package. Oh, it already had one. All right. Oh, well. Guess we don't need that. And this is a hyperdrive upgrade, so I think that'll... Yeah, that clicks in over there with my hyperdrive. There we go. Now, is there any shippy stuff I can throw in here, like hyperdrive launch fuel and stuff like that? Life support gel? No. Just going to clear out some room in my inventory so I have a little bit more room to work with. Because I certainly don't need to have all this garbage on here. All right. that. We can drop in there. No, we can't. And I don't like that stuff. I don't really need those nanites because they just don't refine well. There's a really lack of refining efficiency when it comes to that. Navigation data, I'll keep that on me. Don't really need that. Quad servos. At some point I'll be able to sell stuff. And the boundary map, when we eventually do get to a Sentinel planet, that will be useful. A different Sentinel planet I have to quantify because we've already been to one. Hence, I'm flying a Sentinel ship as we speak. Again, I like storing my inventory all on the bottom right, so all the new stuff I get comes in the top left. It's just easier to keep track of it. And for right now, let's see here. I only have 2 radiant shards, so I don't really have a lot of distance I'm going to be able to go with this ship before I'm going to have to refuel it. So it would be a bad idea to consider getting some more radiant shards before I leave. Before I do that, let's just check in on the expeditions again. I've made it to 2 of the planets, so and I haven't done a whole lot of scanning life forms, but again, trying to pick up where I left off. I just want to gather a couple more radiant shards before I leave here, because I don't want to be stuck in my Sentinel ship and be unable to fly it. That to me feels bad. So I'm going to just go grab a couple more radiant shards, and then off we go. Now, I do have to work today, so I'm going to have to cut this a little bit short, which is stinky, but it is the way it is. Oh, something's telling me that's not giving me the radiant shard that I want. Oh my god, look at that. It's hitting it for 2 points of damage. This might take a week and a half to do it this way. We'll see. The question is, will it take longer to run over there and run back? I don't know. But I'm gonna run out of power with my gizmo here. Alright, this is just kind of lame. Again, a Sentinel multi-tool would also be good. So maybe before I get on my high horse about finishing the campaign, just do myself a favor and get a better multi-tool. Yeah, right, coffee. Get me one too, Citrus. I need a coffee, my friend. Black with sugar. Oh, man. Yeah, I could do some caffeine for sure. Here we go. 1 radiant shard. That was a lot of work for 1 radiant shard. Any more radiant shards? See, there's so many big, huge bugs on this planet that everything's constantly shaking. It's weird. It's just totally weird. Like everything's shaking and moving and slamming around. Look at all. Oh my god, this planet's really infested with the bugs. Holy crap. Bug town. How far away are you? Alright. You know what? We're going to go over there too. Go get that one as well. And then we're going to the Sentinel encampment. And then we're going to get back on with the expedition. Are these wheat? Identified? No, it's just carbon. Well, again, we're supposed to identify all sorts of stuff. So I have yet to pop open any of those milestones for scanning plants and animals. But we're going to keep on trucking with it. Alright. Radiant Shard coming up. Ew, hazardous flora. I swear to God, I step on every single one. I never see them, and I always step on them. It just sucks. That's my lot in life. I guess what they need to do is come up with some better boots. Some shit kickers. You know, that kind of thing. That way, instead of just getting bit by them, you actually crunch them up when you step on them. Boop. There we go. More radiant shards. Now, I've noticed, and I noticed this on my Xbox save as well when I was playing this through a wee bit, that this particular moon is pretty stingy on the crystal shards. But I'm going to go for it, even though this, to me, looks like a massive rabbit hole. Oh, boy. Really? And here I am in a hole. Oh, okay. Good times. Radiant shards. See, again, don't love these dissonant planets I have found very few in the sense that have had flat. They were just flat. Always these like ridiculously mountainous, like hugely pain in the buttish planets to move around on and get anywhere. Of course, I'm still in the early phases here, so I don't have a lot of, like critical damage taken, jetpack boosters or anything like that. Why aren't you popping? Why aren't you popping? All right, something not right. What's not right here? Yeah, I have the advanced mining laser beam. All right, I just must not be must not be hitting it from an angle that's working quite right here. Really? Is that bugger in my way? Like, what's going on here? Is this some sort of a glitch? I guess that guy was just in my way. And when they get in your way, they get in your way. When they sit around the house, you know what I'm saying. That bug is so fat. Bam. All right, let's check back over in the chat here. Yeah, that's a lot of bugs. That is a ton of bugs. They ate part of it. I love it, dude. Yeah, maybe that's why the Sentinel ship's so small. They ate part of it. I have noticed that only really hillier mountainous planets there are less shards, less resonators. Yep. And it's just more difficult to get around. All right, but I've got a Sentinel encampment I've got a date with, so I'm going to go get that there. Multitool, and I really hope it's the rifle. I really do. Life support critical. Yeah. Another good point for being in my ship is that'll help me heal up. All right. Don't need to land. I just need to actually pop off an echo locator. Nope. Sentinel boundary map. Get rid of that. Put that in our ship. Put that in our ship. Go to our ship. Where's the echolocator? You know what? It's not in this ship. It's in my other ship. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. You know, whatever it's going to take to waste more of my radiant shards. You know. Didn't even think of that one. All right. Well, doing my due diligence. Not going to beat myself up. Just going to do it. When I'm saying I'm just going to do it, what I'm doing is I have to summon back my original ship. Because on said starship, oh, I don't have it on this ship either. It must be on my other ship. All right, we're going to go through the whole thing then. I guess this gives me an opportunity to get all my stuff off of my ship. What I'm looking for is the echolocator. I feel like I'm going to die. I should probably do something about that. Hazard, where's my life support? There we go. And what's up with my hazard protection? Now we're at 100%. We're good. We good. All right. So again, bringing in my other Sentinel ship, not Prime, yeah, just Prime, because there's something in the inventory on that ship I need. Not that. The echolocator. Why? Because I want to find a Sentinel encampment, because at said Sentinel encampment, I can get a multi-tool, a Sentinel multi-tool, hopefully a rifle. Yeah, I hit the life support. Thank you. I appreciate that. Because you guys know me. I'll have a tendency to space right past things that I shouldn't. And, well, hell, I've died more than once because I wasn't paying attention. All right, where are you? Harmonic echo detected. Now we might be hiding behind. I see the marker for it. There you are. All right, now I'm going to get up into the atmosphere. Although I don't think I'm super far away from that, so I'm not going to have to travel too far for it. Let's tag it and get to it. I've been having a lot of problems engaging my pulse engine in upper atmosphere. Apparently the top of the atmosphere in some of these planets is way up there. others not so much. So skimming across the surface of the atmosphere to get to a location on the other side of the planet takes a little more jockeying for the initial position than I would prefer. Just another one of those sort of, I've noticed that kind of things. Noticed that. All right, here we go. Super exciting. Sentinel encampment, folks. Yeah. All right. Now, again, this isn't required for the expedition. Not at all. This is personal. I prefer this. Actually, just making sure I have room in my inventory. Put everything in my starship that needs to go in there. But I prefer flying a Sentinel ship, and I prefer the Sentinel multi-tool, and I find that it is useful and helpful, worth having. So that's why I chose to go down the rabbit hole and get a Sentinel ship, and now come here to get the Sentinel multi-tool. Although I don't know if I really need another actual Sentinel ship itself. I have two. I have a B class and an A class. All right, and we'll give you some love. Check out these wheelbarrows. Now, these wheelbarrows, you can get all kinds of stuff, from suspicious packets to expansion slots, cargo expansion slots, multi-tool expansion slots. Also, just flat out garbage, just nothing. So it's random, but they are totally worth checking out. Harmonic scrap, exosuit expansion slots. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like cool stuff like that. Yeah, rusted metal, so essentially ferrite dust. And another suspicious packet, which means attack. Super cool. All right, so we've done all that. Actually, is this a rifle? It is a rifle, and it's cool. Look at that, black, red, and gold. Yeah, cool. All right, well, we're going to get that. No matter what it is, we're getting it. Right, and let's see. Our shells consumed by fire, our minds purged by betrayal, banished to the glass beneath, forgotten by creation. I think that means forgotten by Atlas, but you know, we're not gonna get too deep into that right this minute. What we are trying to do is crack this terminal open so that we can get that Sentinel multi-tool rifle. Way to do this, in case you've never done this before, and I apologize to everybody who's done this 1.5 million times, but here we go. You scan the memory first because it's going to reveal the code. The code is 19 minus 5, which is 14, 3, and 9. 14, 3, 9. So those are the glyphs that you enter in once you get back to it. 14, 3, 9. 14, boop. 3, bang. And 9. Boom. Actually going to get coffee this time, my friend. Like I said, get to. All right, and I'm going to lift the lockdown. All right. I am super excited. Yay. I don't think I'm going to be able to finish phase 1 today, but I'm super having a good time. And I'm going to be eking out time to try to continue to stream and get this expedition underway. I'm not going to speed run this expedition, though. I think that I've sort of smelled the coffee, no pun intended, or maybe pun intended, when I was doing the fugitive run, in that, you know, yeah, sure, you can try to speed run through things, but sometimes it's worth it to go a little slower, you know, and kind of see what's out there. And so that's what I'm doing with this. Like, I'm not in a rush to finish this expedition. I'm perfectly fine with doing it at a nice slow speed and getting as much out of it as I can. And speaking of getting something out of it, let's get this multi-tool. Please be S-class. Please be S-class. B-class. Well, that's certainly better than no class. No class, Fat Albert. All right. So we'll take it. Certainly better than the one I have. All right. And let's just bounce over there for a quick sec. All right. So it doesn't really have any inherent technologies on it already that I need, except this, the hijacked laser bit. And for the moment, I'm not going to load this thing up because I have to pay attention to time. Again, I have to work today, so I'm going to have to be calling this stream pretty soon. So I do have a couple things I have to do before I go to work today. Terminal, blah, 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 blah. All right, do I want to go after that other dissonance spike? Oh, I just pressed the button. I guess I do. I'm so bad. So maybe I will bounce over to setting up that multi-tool as sort of a maintenance thing before I wrap up today. I don't know. I'm going to give myself a 2-second think on that. Expeditions. So I still have to bounce to 3 more moons. Got to make some discoveries. You know what? I think I do want to actually try to bang out the rest of this phase. I think I'm going to prioritize that because I've got the stuff I need right now. I've got my Sentinel stuff. So I am going to do that. Because I can come back here if I need to or want to. So let's go check out those other couple moons. And then we'll be done with this. Oh, and I have some rewards as well. But first, before I get into being all rewarding and all that, I was on that moon because that's a gizmo that I had scanned, the observatories. So I don't want to go there. I want to go to the next moon. So I'm guessing it's going to be this feller over here. Let's do it. All right. So we are en route to the next moon, 3 of 5. Children of the Gas Giant, and hopefully one of these is going to have be teeming with life, so that'll be a quick zap to get those done. And I think I have some expeditions that I have completed. So let's make sure I've collected all the rewards. Gives me something to do while I'm flying around. Get in here. Oh, look at that, 2 in Phase 5 already. What do I get for this? Prismatic feathers and nip buds. I wonder if I'm probably going to need those for something. Maybe making fishing lures or something. But those are going to get me in trouble with Sentinels if they scan my stuff. So, that's a thing. Not super awesome, I'll say that. Alright, where's this moon? Is that the thing that's right in front of me? I think this is it. I do. See, it's hard to tell. You get that big old planet right there. So just visually, things are a little occlusive here. Not a huge deal. All right. Interesting. Let's go ahead and start by just plopping down. Now, I think to discover moons, all you have to do is just literally land on it. I think that's it. Nope. That's all you have to do is just land on it. So I could technically just literally hop back up into space and get out of here right now. And I would have that. But while we're at it, just for right now, I'm going to do this offline, set up my other multi-tool. Oh, look, there's a drone. Yes, I'm... Uh-oh. He's mad at me. Well, it wouldn't be the first time. Now, something I learned from when I was doing the Fugitive run is that this is glitched. You should be able to go underground, and they will stop chasing you. Or underwater? I'm underwater right now. I am underwater right now. And apparently, being underwater, the Sentinels can't find you there, because they're searching for me. So, 1 second, and... boo! Sentinel force is deactivated. Groovy. Let's get out of here. So apparently there's a water layer underneath the ground here, which is really cool. I don't think I've ever experienced that before. That's pretty nifty. All right, and just for hoo-has, let's look around to see if there's any critters or things that I can scan. Because that's always useful. Surely. All right. I'm literally just like grappling with the right trigger to find anything I can to scan. All right. But again, I don't think there's anything on this world that I need to really be super worried about. I mean, I could not with the terrain manipulator, I can't. I mean, I can do a little mining, obviously, get a little sodium under my belt. Sodium's useful to have. Let's see, what have we got? We have got 10 minutes of 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, again, not a huge amount of time, but I will keep going for a little longer here. And hopefully everybody's out there doing the same and enjoying it. And I hope everybody's having a fantastic weekend, a great Saturday. as we jam along on Expedition 17 Titan in No Man's Sky. I'm heading back up into space. Feeling satisfied that I have completed finding that particular moon. Survey all the moons of a gas giant. I am 3 of 5 complete. So that's great news. Only 2 more, and I got that. Then all I have to do is warp out of the system, get to the next rendezvous point, take a picture, and I'm done phase 1. And again, I really have dragged my feet on this. I could have had this done way sooner, but I did not. So I chose. Okay, that was a frozen moon. Alright, where's the next moon along the way? They should be just like kind of... Oh, there we go. Alright, now I've been to that one. That's the one I just came from. Or, sorry, this is the one I just came from. So I'm just going to kind of scoot around it. And continue looking around the planet. There should be another moon in sight somewhere around here. There you are. And we'll go to that one. Boom. So this is going to be moon number 4. Moon number 4 out of 5. And there's at least one fella there. Ergo Ryoka, who is playing on PC. You can tell by that little icon of the keyboard and mouse there. Cool. That's something I've been considering doing too, is I have a Mac. I could potentially play No Man's Sky on my Mac. And if I were to do that, I theoretically would be able to use OBS to broadcast it. So, just a thought. Although I'm so used to playing on console that I think that would be pretty jarring. And knowing my luck, I'd get really stupid and die a billion times in a row. So this is apparently one of those planets that have all that cool new structural stuff going on. What do I mean by that? Check this out. Ancient ruin looking things. Like that. Abandoned fragment. It gives you a new element called polished stone. Let's go ahead and resource up some of that. Now supposedly there's places on this planet where you can get technology, construction technology, to build stuff with that stone. So, while we're here, and since there's stuff to scan, we should do that too. Apparently the hazardous flora, they don't let you scan that as a new thing. They're like, there. Oh, what's this? Divergent evolution. And I'm shooting a meow. I was shooting a meow, whatever the heck that was. Alright. So again, this is that... Can I shoot this? Yeah, we go. Again, polished stone. This is that artifact left over from a previous civilization, something like that. But if you look across the landscape, yeah, let me zoom in. You can see them all over the place. There's these like weird stone structures that, you know, maybe were archways or part of monoliths or God knows what. But they're signs that there used to be some kind of a civilization here. And as I said, I think that there's knowledge stones on these planets that can be used to get new construction blueprints for building stuff with polished stone. It'd be sure cool if I found one so I could show you. So that would just be pretty amazing. Not to say that I'm going to find one, but they might be around here. I'm also somewhat interested in scanning critters, but I think I just hit the milestone on that. Come on, give me the scan. Scan, you bleeper. All right, well, hold on. Did I get the milestone or not? I'm on milestone 4, 3. Wait, there was one of the 4. Nope. 2. I did. I have discovered 9 creatures. So with that, you get the exoskiff plans and the agricultural product plans. Cool. Let's see what that means. We know what the exoskiff does. That's a cool gizmo for fishing, a good fishing platform. What else do we get? Agricultural product plans, which means what? blueprints. A lot of blueprints. Glass. Heat capacitor. Polyfiber. Cool. All right. So it's unlocking craftable techs. Cool. Wait, I think I need more plants too, though. So. All right, let's check over in the chat here, since I haven't paid attention to that for a few. Welcome back. Hopefully the coffee is good. And Citrus is saying, I play on PC with a controller, and if you can connect your controller to your Mac, you can use a controller. I would like that, just for the familiarity sake of it. Very much so. Sodium deposits. But yeah, I'd be willing to try it out. I'd be willing to try playing on my Mac, especially if I could actually sort out see, memory stone. There we go. I'm going to go over to that because that is important. Important in the sense of showing you how to get the construction blueprints and what the gizmo looks like to get it. But yeah, I'd be very interested in that, playing on my Mac again, so I could really try out the OBS and try to stream it live and get all the cool stuff. So in case my game crashes, I don't lose the stream. But anyway, on these planets where you can find these remnants of ancient civilizations, these stone archways, you can see them all across the landscape here. There's like bits of civilization that have been probably blasted apart or at least fallen into ruins. There's these things called memory stones. You can find them by using your scanner. You go to the memory stone, it gives you a new building part. So I just learned how to build that thing. New building part. Ruined statue. I can build ruined statues now. But apparently you can only get one blueprint from each memory fragment, shard, gizmo thing. All right. I'm just going to snork up a little bit more of this. Yeah, I know my radiation protection isn't so great. Again, that's the sort of thing I probably would do offline, but maybe not. And that would be looking for more technologies to complete my protections. All right, and let's see if we can't open up some space in said inventory. And I'm going to store this stuff in my ship. That's the polished stone. Oh, ship out of range. Too bad. Don't want to do this, but I'm going to. So now the ship is not out of range. Why aren't you working? You should be working, but you're out of juice. All right. Let's juice you up. Again, I just try to make this sort of like a background habit to just keep throwing everything I can into my personal refiner. Just because, good habits, good. Living slime, don't care about that because it's just, I would need so much of it to make any amount of nanites that's just not really worth it in my mind. Maybe it is to other folks. I don't know. To each their own. All right, and while we're at it, let's see if we can get some cool techs. What do we got here? Hyperdrive tech. Okay. And how good is it? 62 light years. Not great. It's kind of a crappy tech module, but, it's better than nothing. What's this one? Exosuit movement. All right. That we can certainly use. And let's see. What is it? Ooh, it's a real good one, too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that one over here on that supercharged slot and get as much bang for the buck as I can out of that. Be helpful to be able to move more. All right. And that guy's empty, which is fine. We have loaded up. We're getting there. We're getting to have a fair amount of stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and put some of that in there so I can start building up my pure ferrite and magnetized ferrite because I'm sure we're going to need it for something. I'm sure we are. All right, let's get back over here. All right, I've collected the rewards for that stuff, so I'm good on that. So jumping back over. All right. Still need one more plant type, and we need one more moon. Let's see if we can't get another plant on this planet here. There we go. Is that a plant or a rock? Inorganic. That's a rock. That's not going to help us. What about you? You scannable? I suppose we could check under discoveries to see if there are any more scannable things on this planet. So let's see here. Clearly there are. We've only discovered one. So as long as there's anything else here to scan, we'll be in good shape. You know what, it would seem that there would be like all of this stuff on the ground here, and we can't seem to. There we go. All right, biological entity, that should pop the milestone. Milestone not popping. Why is you not popping? Oh, I need one more. All right. How about those big tree things over there? Nope. Yes. Plant life. All right, that should do it. There we go. Document 6 plants. Woohoo! Did it. All right. And we'll collect the rewards, and then I'm going to jump over to chat and see, because I think I just saw something ping over there. But we're getting into nutrient processor plants. Excellent. And salty chunks. Woohoo. Now, I think that in the next phase, we're going to have to do some cooking. So that's a helpful bit of gear to have right there. All right, let me check over in the chat. I have a theory, says the Dread Pirate Citrus, on this civilization in No Man's Sky. We are playing way in the future of light, no fire, and part of what we are seeing is from that. Oh, I like that, Citrus. I like that. That is a nice storyline hook in there, and I am down. That is a very cool theory, and I like it. So, I mean, honestly, I mean, they have done a lot to sort of integrate those two games, Light No Fire and No Man's Sky, meaning like, oh, they did all these engine things for Light No Fire, and suddenly they're all being tested out in No Man's Sky, and No Man's Sky is like rocking because of it. So that's good. That's very good. All right. So, again, not going to spend a huge amount of time here because I'm just trying to bang out Phase 1. I just want to get Phase 1 done. Then we can smell the coffee. God, I need some coffee. Is that the last moon right there? I bet it is. I hope it is. We're gonna head to it and assume it is. Let's check here. So we need one more moon. I think that's it. I hope that's it. And if I'm correct, that should be a paradise planet. But again, I can't really tell. Oh, it's a frozen moon. I think I've already been to this one. Oh, balls. All right, well, I guess we're going to find out about that. But as I recall, when I did this on my Xbox, that oh, do we really have to do this? Do you really have to? Do we do? Okay, what do you want? Internal systems crash, blah, blah, blah. He wants help. All right. My phone looks to me for help. I'll give you a ferrite dust. There we go. Slowly, painfully, as soon as the element into the slot in their hip, there's no effect. Their mask light goes out. Oh, look at him. He's all slouchy shouldered and everything. I just rained on his parade. Oh, man. Sorry, buddy. Didn't mean to ruin your day. Whoa. As I crash face first into the planet. We'll know right away if this is one we've been on before. And I'm pretty sure we've been on this one before. All right. Not the moon we're looking for. But again, loving just getting back to that last comment in the chat, or second to last comment, because, oh yeah, dark Italian espresso with a little salted caramel and cream. Yes, dude, yes. The possibility that that civilization is actually the ruined future result of light no fire. I think that's a really cool concept, and that works for me. And it certainly in story explains how they can sort of smash the two stories or games together storyline wise. All right, Ergo Ryoka. I think I saw you on this planet before, and I think I've been to this planet before. So again, now we're just getting a little lost trying to find the final moon. Mutating relic as a planet type for a moon. Oh my god. Yeah, no, don't want to talk to you, trader. Just go away. What's this? That's another player, right? I think I was just here. I was. So, not the moon I was looking for. However, since I'm here and since there's a pilot right here, I'm going to go talk to him. Hello. Oh, you're a player. Hello. Well, anyway. Hi there. Smile. You're live. Ergo Ryoka. Internet meet Ergo Ryoka. Who I cannot invite to group because he's currently busy. But cool. Anyway, hi. Alright. I came, I saw, and I got another building part. I got a ruined totem. Excellent. It's going to be a lot of fun to decorate the bases with all this extra cool new stuff. Definitely looking forward to that. Oh, yeah. Or it helps if I have some fuel in the thingamajig. Alright. Just want to get to that last moon. Just want to do the last moon. I'll get there eventually. I'm going to have to go to work at some point here. Alright, moon. Reveal yourself to me. I don't see you, but I haven't been to the starbase yet either. So, how about I head to it, assuming that the moon is around the corner, so to speak. Now, you probably ask yourself, how does a round sphere have a corner? Well, it doesn't. But, you know, and I'm not one of those flat earther types either. You know, I know that the earth is definitely flat. I'm kidding. Just playing. All right, but I'm guessing this is the moon I haven't been to, so we're going to it. Paradise Moon. Bang. I'm pretty sure that's the one. All right, let me check over in chat here. I think that at the end of the Light No Fire trailer was the birth of the Atlas. Makes sense, dude. Makes total sense. I love it. And it's certainly a nice tie-in. As I said, it ties them together storyline-wise quite nicely. Oh, and I think I'm just about there. This, I believe, is the 5th moon for me. So if I can get my butt down here, land on it. Oh, and it's pretty, too. Love the drift. Give it to me. Yeah! Skate system. Should he show me something? Here? To name it the planet or something? There we go. Children of Giants. Survey every moon around a gas giant. I have done so. I am cool. I am part of the Cool Kid Club now. Just for that, I'm going to mine a rock. Alright, that being said, let's go in. Let's collect our reward. Launch auto charger unit. Yes, that is very excellent. What else do I have to do here? Oh, it is getting late, and that is a thing. So I may just go ahead and call it. Let me think. No, you know what? I got enough time to, I think, just wrap this up. So let's wrap this up. Got the rewards. We are going to warp to a new system. All right. Easy peasy. All we need to do is get to our ship and scan another rocket plant just for fun. So I'm also making money off of that, and that's helpful. Bang. Again, just scanning some plants. Just scanning some plants. Don't mind me. Dang, it's giving me a whole bunch. Take it. All right. Happy. Just scanned a bunch of plants. Now, the idea here is to get out of the solar system. Just party on, Wayne. Party on, Garth. Can I actually get out of the system? Do I have? I do. All right. Bada bing. Bada boom. Expedition. Make sure you're selected. Never look back. Showtime, folks. Showtime. And I'm just going to go right to the next planet along the expedition route. Nothing fancy. So you're going to try to do the whole thing today, Citrus. Most excellent. I hope that you do. And definitely let me know if you find any crash bugs. Now, again, also, I'm going to be getting to work at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. At that point, if you are streaming, I will go ahead and make sure you're at least getting the views from me. I can't guarantee I'm going to be able to pay attention to everything you're doing while I'm working, but I will certainly make sure you get the view for it. All right, this should be, yeah, there we go. Went to light speed. Very excellent. So again, wrapping up the first phase is pretty easy. I get 3 warp cells and a warp hypercore plans. Very cool. All right. Excellent. And I can use those useful storm crystals to make some warp hypercores. Very excellent. What else do we need to do? Reach the first rendezvous spot. So I'm going to go ahead and pop into hyperspeed again here. Just to wrap it up, hopefully I'm not missing anything too super impressive. But we are plowing into another dissonant system, which I assume has a gas giant in it. Yeah. Along we go. Oh, you're welcome, my friend. You're welcome. You know, I try. Do everything I can to help support other YouTubers and friends. Alrighty. So we just have to hunt down the other, well, follow that marker right there. That's what we're looking for. Rendezvous spot. Let's do it. I am kind of curious what kind of planet this is. I don't know if it's going to tell me. I'm too close to it while I'm zipping around. Not that that is super important. What is super important is that we wrap up this phase of the milestone. Superheated rainstorm approaching. Now, I'm going to guess where these folks are around this beacon is probably where I'm actually supposed to go. So I'm going to go ahead and land. Oh, cool flying thingies. Wicked cool. I was really impressed with these flying things. They kind of remind me of both sort of like Quetzalcoatl, like a Mexican sky fire god kind of thing, as well as sort of the Chinese mythology of the flying dragons, the wind dragons, both of which are cool. Now I think I need to switch over to my thing, unless it already gave it to me, which I think it did. Did it? It did. So last up, all you need to do is go into your photo mode, right, and take a picture. It says to hit the share button to do the screenshot. So let's do that. Take a screenshot. Done. Let's jump out of that. And let's see. Record the first rendezvous. Done. Excellent, folks. So again, I was really taking my time with all this. I was not going super fast or anything like that. I could have done this in a third of the time. But I wanted to set myself up with a Sentinel Multitool and a Sentinel Interceptor to go ahead and do this expedition in. So let me go ahead and collect the rewards here. So Rendezvous 1 rewards, Supreme Movement System Upgrade, 5 inventory slots, and base computer plans. Base computer is super duper helpful. It's one of the milestones is to build a base on a gas giant to have it done. Now, I'm good, so I'm going to go ahead and do this and put those exosuit upgrade slots on board. And for the moment, I'm going to put them all into cargo slots. Because I'm crazy, and I don't really need a whole lot of technologies, because I still have plenty of slots open for that. So let's go back in. Movement. Let's do it. See what this one's worth. Oh, that one's pretty slick. I think that one's even better than this one. Let's check. Let's compare. 229. Main aspect. 223, 220. No, this one's actually just a touch better, but they're both in the same ballpark, so that's groovy. That's totally groovy. All right, let's bounce out. What else do we have to do here? It's the first rendezvous and collect the Chronicle 1 rewards. And I'm going to die, so I should probably get back into my starship. Let's do that. Oh, a life support module, always helpful. And a scanner module, wicked cool. All right, so let's just install those techs, and then we'll say adios for the day. Life support. Yes, we need life support. Put that in there. How good is that one? It's A class. It's okay. It's kind of garbage, but you know what? Every bit helps. And multi-tool scanning. This is the ticket. These are great because, check it out. I was hoping this would be the case. It's got really good percentage bonuses for scanning flora, fauna, and mineral as well. Not all of them do that. Some of them only scan a couple, like this one here only does mineral and fauna, for example. Ideally, you would want to have the ones that have all three and as high as possible. And I think the X-Class ones go as high as 10,000, maybe even 12,000. Hard to say. However, I am going to move this around a little bit to put the better one here. And now that that thing is on a supercharged technology slot, you can see, okay, so yeah, we're at fauna analysis of 10,800, minerals at 8,100, and flora at 11,400, and a scan radius of 63. Whew. Well, that just makes that all the better. Fantastic. All right, so let's just triple check, make sure we're good. We have finished all of the milestones in Phase 1, and I'll collect the reward for Phase 1 while we're at it too. Gas giant poster plans, depth warning poster plans, and chart plans. Dyslexia, gotta love it. Surprised I can read anything straight. So there we go. We have finished Phase 1 and are moving on to Phase 2. We will pick up the next time that we go live, which may be ridiculously late tonight after work. We'll see. Because there is a snowstorm moving in. Now, I know we've talked a little bit about snowstorms, and I just want to drop this before I sign off today. We are scheduled for yet another snowstorm tonight, and I may end up having to leave work early depending on how much we get, because they're talking about 4 to 8 to 10 inches worth of snow tonight in this area. Woohoo! Maybe it won't be that. Usually isn't. It's probably going to be rain. Maybe it'll be balmy. Who knows? But we're supposed to get a snowstorm tonight. Excited. And I'm crossing my fingers that I can get out of work early because of it. Yay! All right. So here we go. We have finished Phase 1 of the Titan expedition. And haphazardly, we have got a couple of the other milestones banged out along the way. And that's where I'm going to leave it for today. All right, let me just check over in the chat before I get out of here. Is building on a gas giant. Yeah. I think, as I said, I'm going to take this kind of slow and go incrementally. So I'm not trying to speed run this, but try to take advantage of everything I can find and everything I can do. And Dread Pirate Citrus writes, I got caught in another tornado and got killed trying to build my base. Oh, no, dude, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, that sucks. That makes me nervous. So apparently that milestone about having to fly in a tornado, that sounds dangerous. So is what it is. All right. Citrus, I hope you recover from that. I'm sure you will. And good luck playing today. I hope you finish it. And again, after 5 o'clock, I will do my best to check in on your stream. Make sure you get the view. And everybody out there, check out Citrus's live stream. Check out his channel. He's a friend, and I want to help him out. So definitely do it. And again, check out Expedition 17 Titan. It's really fun. It's not super high stress. We haven't run into too many game stopper issues here, none so far yet. And they're working on patching all the bugs that folks have found so far. So hopefully we'll be in a good place to slide right on through to the end. which is fantastic. So I want to thank everybody. First off, I want to thank the 700 plus people that have actually subscribed to my channel. Like, whoa, didn't see that coming. Thank you, folks. I appreciate you. I really do. Also, thank you to the friends, Citrus, the Red Pirate Citrus. Appreciate you. You inspire me. And you know what, dude, you're just fantastic. So check out his channel. He's got some great videos there on No Man's Sky, permadeath stuff, Subnautica stuff. It's great. And as well, Camden Town and Super Diamond, thank you for joining. And everybody else who joined in the stream, some earlier on there. Who else have we got here? Double Tap, we got to see you today. Hey, Double Tap. Did I miss anybody? I don't think we had too many travelers coming through the chat today, but for everybody who joined me today, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you. Go ahead and hit that like button if you can. It helps the channel, and I appreciate it a whole bunch. I hope you're enjoying the expedition. It is, as I said, very fantastic, and I will be back probably tonight after work, not promising, but hopefully, to continue with this fantastic expedition. So I hope everybody has a fantastic day, and don't forget to fly safe, and I'll catch you next time. All right, take care, my friends.